I was watching this interview. I think the guy is from Zimbabwe,
Mm-hmm.
or I know somewhere in an African country.
Mm.
And he's a boxer and all that stuff, and he was being interviewed, and they were asking, and he mentioned that he's not he had to cut ties with his family, and the reason why is because he's a successful boxer, and he was like, they think that because he's successful that he they have to be successful in a way such as what you have to give us. So they would like he would, for example, give them money, then like 2 days time they're asking for more money, and in a way they would make him feel guilty, like, you know, you wouldn't even be in this opportunity if it wasn't for me. You know, I birthed you, or like, oh, I drove you to your first competition, all that stuff. And what the interviewer said was like, oh, you're talking about the black tax, which is a lot of like black people in the black families. There's this notion that comes from parents or just adults that that they're entitled to their child's success, or their child owes them something because you gave birth and you fed them and you clothed them and you gave them education and you paid for their after school activities. And then the guy responded, not just the black tax, it's the African tax, saying that it's like extremely more common in African countries. And it just made me think of that, because of like when we're having a discussion, I'm just like, bruh, I don't know how many times I have to say this, right, parents? Your children don't owe you shit. Respectfully, I know it's like, I know some people be like, oh, you're a kid, that's why you're saying it like that and that stuff. But I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, and I've had this thing for like time, I'm just like, bruh, I didn't force you to produce me. I didn't force you to pop me out. All that stuff. Like, you made these decisions to have me, feed me, clothe me, all that stuff. Like, you made that decision. There was no agreement or contract that says, okay, I'll do this A, B, C for you. In exchange, in the future, you're going to do A, B, C, D. All you can do is actually hope that your children will want to, bring their success to you. But like, the entitlement, like, it's also another thing that can break a family. It can be the thing that just stops the person from like even wanting to hang out with you. Because I'm not gonna lie, right? There's some family members where I'm just like, nah. Like, like one in particular, which you know, who only contacts me when they need something, and they just make me like, ugh. And that's the thing that actually not ended, but strained our relationship, because it got to the point where I'm just like, it feels like the only time you hang out with me or we hang out is because you need something from me. So it kind of like exiled me out from what, I'm not saying with like when a bad relationship, but just like we're not in a relationship we were before.
No, what you're saying is very valid. I think it's a toxic trait. It's just as simple as that. And it's a sense of entitlement. Like, because at the end of the day, somebody has worked for that money that you think you're entitled to, and you're now telling them how to spend that money. It's not right. It's not right at all. And when it now becomes a pattern, like you're saying, where it's like you're only talking to or reaching out when you need something, it becomes exhausting. Like, nobody has time to be dreading your phone call, be dreading a conversation with you. I personally will not. I will not sign up for that. I will literally make it known, or I will just try to eradicate it from my life as much as possible, because I like my peace of mind, I like my joy, I like my happiness, and I like my account balance. So I'll just try my best to, keep you as far as aware as possible, because evidently that's all you see me as, and that is my account balance. That is, an ATM machine, and that I am not.
And then when you try and guilt trip the person, just like, oh, it just makes it like, even like, oh, it just makes me just want to, oh, I really need to stay away from you, and I don't want to have that, because we had good times.
Yeah.
You know?
It shouldn't be like that. It's actually like, nobody owes you anything in this life. Absolutely nobody owes you anything. Like, as much as, yes, we would like people to do things, but don't set yourself up by expecting. That's one advice I would give people. We can be hopeful, but have it in mind it may not happen, and you will be fine. So with that in mind, you should not be feeling like you're entitled to anybody's anything or expect anything from anybody. And it's not even because this whole like black tax, African tax business. Of course, I'm not supporting it. I don't think people should be, whether parents or anybody, should be moving to you with a sense of entitlement towards your money. But see me now, I feel like for me, like when I do get to that level of success where I can probably take care of or do more for my family, I think I will naturally do that. Like I see myself.
That's what said. You're making that decision. It's not like they're pushing that on you.
Yes.
Saying, okay, like, oh, when you make it big, I hope you remember us. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. There's some of you that don't need to be remembered. That's another thing you should know. You don't. I don't know you. Like, there's nothing for me to remember you for. So there are those of you like that. But I do feel like, I think naturally, if you lot have that dynamic, you should not be having such a conversation. In my opinion, and the fact that you lot are having that kind of conversation, I'm not even too sure about the relationship you guys had in the first place. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, because that's just, nobody should be moving entitled to anybody's money. Like, if you even respect your child, because as much as your child is your child, as parents, it gets to a point where you should actually have a certain level of respect for your child. If you respect your child, the hustle your child has put in, the hard work your child has put in, you will not want them to drain your money on you. You will not want them to drain their money on you.
Like, want them to invest before they even do that.
Exactly.
Like, what's good? This guy was talking about, oh, his mom was telling the church, oh, my son will pay for that.
No, that's bang out of order. It's absolutely bang out of order. And anybody that tries that, I would not hesitate to ignore you. Like, I actually do not hesitate to ignore anybody. As far as you distort my peace of mind, you'll be ignored. I don't give a heck. Life is too fickle for me to be thinking I have to do something. I don't have to do jack unless God tells me to do it.